Cloud. All right, girls, let's start with your hands at your heart. I'm so glad to have you. Take your hands at the heart and set an intention of a loving, helpful, loving practice, joyful movement. Good morning. Hi. We're going to take our hands down and inhale, lift up. So just start with some stretches, lift up and over like you're pulling your spine out of your pelvis. Take an inhale and exhale up and over. Ooh, that feels so good. Go up and exhale over. And inhale up and exhale over and up and over, and we're just waking that body up. Now take the hand down and just stay here. We'll hold 5, breathe into the rib cage, 4, stretch from the arm to the hip, 3, 2, and take an inhale to go up. Let's exhale and go over to the other side and hold 5, hold 4, hold 3, hold 2, take an inhale, and on your exhale, come back. And then let's start with a little bit of a wide squat, second position squat. And as you sit, your heels are heavier than your toes. Your arms are drawing down. Exhale, your neck is long. Beautiful. Exhale, it's almost like you're pulling a strap, pulling a Donovan. You're just giving a little resistance. The heels are heavier, your toes are so light you could lift them. Exhale, exhale, and hold here. Now we're going to take a little rib right and left, and your upper body is tall, your heels are stable, your knees are in line with your second toe. Take 4, 3, you should feel the obliques, 2, and then hands to your thighs and go flexion, extension, flexion, extension, flexion, extension. You're basically going to take a big circle now, so go forward, up and around, go all around, 5 one way, inhale, and we're going to go the other way, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then go all the way up and add your feet together. Now this is a first position. Come up with your heels and lower. Your heels are raising and lower, and exhale and lower and up. Beautiful. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now this is more of a balance. Lift your right leg into a point. This is called Degashay. Your left leg is balancing you. Exhale, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's take it to the other side. Degashay, point. 2, your other leg is balancing you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, balancing, 9, and 10. Now let's go a little higher. This is Boltman. It's just a big kick. 2, now you can, 3, it's a little bit like 45 degrees out. 5, hi Christina, welcome. We've been warming up with our body. Now we're doing some balance kicks. 8, good. 9, and Sarah's back. 10 on the other side. Go up, and you're really tall. It's so tempting to lean over, but you're staying very tall. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, pointing and flexing. Good. 8, 9, and then 10. Now the feet are going to be more in a normal squat. Sit back, and I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. Your booty goes back. Your heels are heavy. And 4, Great, Shireen. And 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. 9. And now we're going to the side. So open up and hold this side. See if you can keep the foot off the ground for 10. Side leg abductions. 3, 4, you can point and flex. 5, the foot in the air. 6, balancing. 7, good. 8, this leg's working, this abductor's working. 9 and 10. Let's go to the other side. Here's Wiley, point and flex. Point and flex. Now the challenge, you go a little higher. Back is against a wall. Whoops, keep going. 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Gorgeous. So this will be 5 circles each way. You can add on an arm movement that's up, out and around with your 5 circles one way. Point and around. 2 and around. 3, 4. This leg is working just as much because it's balancing us. Go the backwards, so back, side, forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower down, let's go the other side. Up, 1, and 2, and 3. You got it. All right, let's take 5 the other way. Go back, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That was great. Now we're going to do a single calf raise. So you can hold on to anything, but wrap one foot behind the other and lift up. You see how I've only got one foot on the ground. Go up. You can use your roller, or you can just use the wall. So Christina, just take one foot off the floor and put it behind the other and go up and down, but you'll probably want to hold on to something. It's hard. Yeah. Yep. So I've got my hands, there's that wall to your right. Oh yeah, that'll work. To your left. Up and down. 9. Now go to the other side. Good. Wrap your foot, go up. I'll turn so you can see me. And go up. One foot's off the ground. 3, 4. Good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Gorgeous. Now we're going to head down to a down dog. So when you're ready, lift up your arms. Now on the exhale, take your hands to the floor, take your feet back. And in down dog, you can bend one knee and bend the other. Bend one knee and bend the other. You're getting some calf stretch on one and then on the other. Now both heels lift at the same time. Both heels lower, both heels lift, both heels lower. 3, shoulder blades are wide. 2. Now just hold the heels towards the floor and hold your down dog. 5, 4, heels pressing. 3, 2, inhale. Now on the exhale, we're going to shift the pelvis down and we're headed towards a plank. If you can, go to your elbows here. If you prefer to stay on your hands, that's fine. I'm going to cue us on the forearms. This is a little bit harder for the, there you go, Betty. Make any video adjustment you need to. Your shoulder blades are flat on the back. You're pulling your belly up towards your spine. Energize your knees so they're not soggy at all. Your heels are straight up and down. And each toe has equal weight, with the exception of that pinky toe. It might be not totally on the ground. Hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now on the 1, rest your pelvis. Your elbows are down and press your hands on the mat and press yourself up. Swan. Shoulder blades even lower, I think, Jean, and elbows towards the floor. Yeah, try that. 5. That's it. That looks great. 4, 3, 2. Now lower yourself and let's take a side plank. turn your body, your elbow is directly underneath your shoulder. We go up, and the modification is that you put a knee down. All right, lift 10, 9, 8, come on up, 7, 6, getting strong on the side, 5, 4, 3, 2, with care, lower your hip. All right, we're turning sideways. I'm going to tilt my camera down just a little so you have a better view. Okay, elbow is directly vertical. That a girl. Nice, Michelle. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Head back a little bit. 4, 3, 2. Inhale and exhale. Lower down. Both hands and knees are on the ground. And do a little cat-cow. And lift your heart, and then exhale, round. Inhale, lift, and exhale, round. Now that's the move. If you'd like to make it harder, you're gonna put your toes on the ground, lift up your knees about 2 inches for the beast. Exhale, flex. Inhale, lift your sternum. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Good, this one's harder. The modification is to leave the knees down and make it more about mobility and flexibility. The knees off is more strength, but there's still mobility. 4, keep the breath. 3, exhale, 2, and on the 1, lower your knees, press back, downward dog for just a moment. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then shift into a downward dog. Your fingers are wide like pieces of pie are between the fingers. Feel how the calves are. Add on, left foot pushes on the right heel, calf gets a little longer. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2. Now on the 1, put the other foot down, right foot on the left heel, press back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now both heels press and just enjoy the hamstrings and the calves lengthening. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then lower the left knee down. And you can do left or right, whichever way makes you face me, right? So you're gonna open up that arm and pull that foot behind you. Feel that stretch in the front of your hip. And stretch up, there you go. 5, good, press the hip up, press the sternum up. 4, breathe into the rib cage that's higher towards the sky. 3, inhale. Now on the exhale, your hands and knees are down and you can switch to the other side. It's gonna look like this. I'm gonna turn so I can see you though. Yeah, there you go. And open up. Left foot behind you, good, left arm up. Ah, that looks good. Upper back. It's like you're doing a back bend here. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2. And 1. And then lower back down, hands and knees. Now, if your knees need more cushion, you can put a mat doubled up. Otherwise, lift your toes, stretch your right arm and your left leg out and balance. No toes are touching the floor. Get ready. Elbow to knee, round your back, tuck your elbow to your knee, and then straighten. Leave the shins off the ground. Both shins are off the ground. All 10 little toes are off the ground. All 10 piggies are off the ground. Flex, inhale, and exhale. 5. I'm going to take a look at you. Keep going. Good. Keep the hips stable. 6. Good. 7. If it is too hard, just lower your right toes. 8. 9 and 10. Now we're going to lower the hand and the knee. Let's take the other side. Left arm, right leg, all the toes are off the floor. Round your elbow to your knee. Really tuck and stretch out. Move the head as a vestibular challenge, as a balance challenge. If that makes you dizzy or if it's too hard, just leave your head stable. But the heavier challenge is to tuck the back, round the back, draw the elbow to the knee, get the head underneath there. Woo. 3 more, 2 more. Good, Jean, just wait when you're ready. and 1. Now, hands and knees, lift up your left knee. Reach your right hand to your left foot and push up. You got it. And now your toes, your right toes are on the ground. Good, and push it high, high, high. 5. Good. 4, 3, 2. Now exhale, lower that. Let's take the other side. Lift up the right foot, take your left hand to that foot, push up. Beautiful. Left hand to right, good, you got it. Keep pushing up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really good. All right, downward dog, curl your toes, press your hips back, inhale. You can shake out any tension in the neck. Exhale, come on back down to your elbow plank. Now, from your heels, if you would like to add on, push forward through your toes, drop back through your heels. Exhale, push forward through your toes. Inhale, drop back through your heels. If there's any sensitivity in your feet, you can put your ankles on a foam roller, or you can drop to your knees. Otherwise, you're going to feel those abs pulling up. 4, 3, 2. Now rest your pelvis. Your elbows are on the mat, and if you'd like to add on, your hands go on the mat. And hold. 5. Elbows low. 4. Good. So you kind of wrap your elbows to face the floor as opposed to out here. Good. 3. Shoulder blades are down the back. Pull your belly up so there's no sagging in the back. It's almost like you have a piece of ice underneath your abs. Exhale, lower. Now let your hands be a pillow. Lift up your right leg, and then lift up your left leg, and lift up your right leg, and lift up your left. And the image is that you're pulling your leg out of your pelvis before you lift it up. Hamstring, glute, hamstring, glute. Lift, lift. Now keep the belly pulling away from the floor. We're going to add on where your arms are like a Y. Lift up your right arm and your left leg, and then your left arm and your right leg. Your right arm and your left leg, your left arm and your right leg. Looking, checking down a little bit. Now, if you want to make it harder, all the limbs come off the floor and you continue doing the alternate lifting. This is called swimming. We're building bone density. We're building thoracic extensors, which is so important to keep the posture. We're building the muscles of the neck that help prevent that forward head syndrome. Keep the breath going. Shoulder blades down the back. 5, 4, 3, 2. Press back, either child's pose or puppy dog pose. So child's pose is back, puppy dog pose is hips up. So if your knees are tight, you can always do this. And breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then come back down to an elbow plank. Let your elbows be underneath your shoulders and hold. Now this is additional cue. You know the plank. We're going to add on a cue that doesn't look any different, but it's going to feel a lot more intense. Pull your forearms towards your feet and your feet towards your forearms. It's an isometric contraction. It's going to add muscle work to the abs, even though the bones really aren't moving or changing. So pull the elbows to the feet towards the elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, and recover to your side. Very good. Your elbow is now underneath your shoulder. This is going to be a balance challenge, the tree. I'm taking off a sock, I mean business. So if you want to make sure your foot doesn't slide, put your foot on your calf or your inner thigh. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, come on up. 7, 6, you got it. 5, 4, 3, you're doing great. 2, now when you lower, it's the hip that lowers, so you never just collapse in the shoulder. We're going to go to the other side. I'm taking off the other sock. All right, elbow, vertical. That foot could be up in the calf. And exhale up. Here we are in a toaster slot. 10, 9, bottom hip lifts. 8, 7, good, head back. 6, you got it. 5, that's great. Breathing. 4, calm energy. 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hip. Really good. Back to your, actually, if you need a sip, grab a sip. We're gonna do a side plank. But we're gonna take, I just wanted to grab a sip in between. We're gonna take a rotation. So come up, the top arm is going to thread the needle underneath your ribs, between the floor and your ribs. Open up and exhale. 2, and exhale. 3, and exhale. 4, and exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Open up. Now lower the hip with care. Let's hit the other side. Your elbow is on the floor. You're going to lift up that other arm. Here we go. Rotation. Inhale. Exhale. Rotation. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and lower. Awesome. Let's hit it to the other side. Now, we're going to do a lateral flexion. So your hand's going to go over your ear like you're painting the most beautiful rainbow. Yeah, good, Shreen. Go up and over. And your hip drops a little, but you don't really touch the hip to the floor in between. Good. And exhale. 4. Good. Keep going. You're doing 10. 5. You're doing great. If you need to rest, just put a knee down or put a foot down. 6, 7. Give it a good effort. 8. Linking breath with movement. 9 is going to help with the parasympathetic system that helps heal us. 10. Now we're going to take it to the other side. It's going to be amazing. We're going to love how strong we feel in the core. Elbow underneath the shoulders, hand on the thigh, go up and over. Inhale and exhale. 2, and up and over. 3, good. And exhale. 4, keep that top elbow pretty long. 5, paint a big rainbow. 6, stretch over your ear. 7, over your head. 8, lift and lower the hips. 9, and 10. Very good. I like it. Now we're going to take the feet in front. I'm turning so you can see me from the side. Use your abs. Roll down partial. This is called the partial roll down. Use your abs. Now when you do this, look at your belly for feedback. You can even put your hand on your belly if you like that kinesthetic, but you want that belly to pull in and not pooch out vertically. You want to help the back be supported. Now, if you can keep going with the feet down on the ground, you might go all the way and then all the way up, and you can make it the classic roll up. If your feet kick up wildly and you're struggling, then just do the partial roll down. That's why I showed it first. Up, over. And there's an image that you have Velcroed your thighs to the floor. And we're going to add a progression. Imagine you're a picture frame. Your arms are a picture frame. Roll. Go back and exhale over. Now roll back. Exhale. Inhale. Reach. Exhale up and over those legs. Picture frame. 2 more. You're doing great. You can also add an image that there's a red ribbon between your thighs and you're gently squeezing the thighs together to hold on to that red ribbon. Now, if you would like to add a progression, you're going to put your hands behind your head or sideways like little triangles. This is called neck pull. You're going to hinge like you're opening up a hardcover book. Now, about here, you're going to say, all right, I need to start flexing. So flex your spine. Inhale. Peel your spine off the floor. Go over an imaginary beach ball on your knees. Lift up stack your spine, lift up to your back, hinge like you're opening up a good hardcover book, and then flex through the spine. Inhale, exhale, peel. Yes, go over those thighs. There's a beach ball. Curl up through your spine, hinge like a good hardcover book, and then flex. Now one more. Exhale, peel up, go over, over, over. Inhale, lift up, hinge, resist, and when you cannot resist anymore, flex. Full body stretch. Very good. Shift one leg past the other. From your back, not your knees. Shift your arms like you're climbing a ladder, parallel to the floor. 4, 3, 2, inhale. Now on the exhale, we're going to take the left leg and just keep it glued. Lift up your right leg. Draw a circle with a point. 2, 3, 4, and your ribs are down because your abs are active. If your head feels uncomfortable, your neck, I should say, then just get a little pillow underneath your head. All right, one more, then we're going to switch it up. Go the other way. The bigger the circle, the more stability this requires from your abdominals. Keep pouring your left leg down. Velcro your shoulder blades to the mat without forcing them down. Just allow them to stay Velcroed down. All right, let's do one more and then hug that leg. Hug that leg in the air like it's a pencil. You're going to point and flex the foot that's in the air. You can do the other one if you want to as well. Point and flex, point and flex. That hamstring should feel good. Now add a circle with your ankles. You can stay up, Betty. Yeah, I'm giving it a little bit more attention. And then circle the ankle. Now we're going to do 5, spread the toes. So spread the toes and then relax. Spread the toes as wide as you can and then relax. This is great for balance. Spread the toes and relax. This is great to help prevent feet tightness and deformation. So spread, activate those arches. And then let's switch the leg. Right leg down, left leg up. Now pull that leg in a circle. Soft point with the leg in the air. The bigger the circle, the more stability required from your abdominals. Make this what you need. Your shoulders are on the mat. Your head is on the mat. Now go the other way. Big, big, big. 6, 7, 8. Good. Big. 9. Now, after the 10th one, leave your leg in the air, kind of like you're pointing a pencil to the sky. Now, point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. It's okay if the other foot points and flex too. Inhale and exhale. Now, we're going to also add circles. Circle that ankle. Ah, feels so good. And other direction. You see people getting tighter in the ankles, so it's sort of insidious. It can sneak up on you, so we're taking care of it before it's an issue. Now spread your toes just as much as you can. You should see some light between each of the toes, and relax. Spread your toes apart just as much as you can. Spread, spread, spread. And that's good, Jean. If you can't do it with your foot muscles, do it with your hands. Spread, spread, spread. I'll show you my foot in the. Now do it 2 more times. Spread. Good. One more. Spread it, spread it, spread it. Nice. And then let's take both legs up. Michelle, I was just showing my foot really close to the camera for that, what I meant by spread. But take a big corkscrew. Inhale, your legs are glued. Imaginary red ribbon between your thighs. Inhale. Your shoulders are flat on the back. You're going to feel that the bigger the circle, the more abdominals it takes to keep the ribs connected to the mat. Your shoulder blades are connected to the mat. All right, circling. Let's take 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now let's take a happy baby. If your feet were tight earlier, your toes, you can also stretch the toes here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now on the 1, add a bicycle routine here. Pretend like there's a bicycle in the air. If you put your feet further away from you, it's harder. If you put them in closer, it's easier. So let's put it further away. Can you come up about shoulder blade off the mat? Can you come up to your booty? You can use your hands. Come on up if you can. Nice. And then bicycle down. Come all the way up if you can. And bicycle down. And this is 3. And bicycle down. And 4. And bicycle down. And I like it, Michelle. Let's do the harder progression, which is elbows crossed. If this is too much, go back to the way we just had it. 5, elbows glued, because they're going to try to come off, right? They're going to try to help. 3, tuck the chin enough that you have a little fruit underneath your chin to chest. 1 more. 1. And that was so good. Take a full body stretch. All right, with that full body stretch, place your feet on the floor and then put your hands beside you. Curl your spine up and down. Inhale and exhale. And up and down. And exhale and down. You're going to feel that your glutes are active, that your hamstrings are active, that your back is active. Your shoulders are down on the mat, going up, going down, going up, going down. 2 more. Stay up and hold. All right, now your hips are level. If you'd like to add on, you can lift up your foot and you're going to drop your pelvis and flex your foot as you lift your pelvis. Point your foot and lower, flex your foot as you lift. Point lower, lift. Good, so you've got your ankle and your hips. 4, 5, point, flex, point, flex. 2 more. 9, 10. Now lower the right foot. That also helps preventing neural decline, to add on coding and memorizing where you are in a sequence. So we're dropping the hips with a flex, and then we're pointing as we lift our hips. Drop the hips, flex your foot, point your foot and lift. Drop, point, drop, point. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 8, 9. 1 more. Now lower your foot, and if you would like to add on, take 10 little pulses that are about 2 inches at the top. So ready? 10, 9, yep, 8, you got it, Michelle. 6, just a tiny little pulse. 4. Now, same thing, leave the feet, open the knees a little bit like you have a beach ball in your knees. Now up and down, 2-inch pulses at the top. You're gonna feel more outer glute and outer hamstring. And then keep your feet in the same place, but touch your knees together like you have a little penny between your knees. Now push up 10 times. This is internal rotation. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now lower down, take a happy baby and hands to the feet. Open up any toes that are tight. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now this next one is double crunch. So your feet are up, your hands are behind your head, lift up your shoulders and lift up your pelvis, and then lower, but don't lower your shoulders all the way down. Don't lower your head. Keep that little crunch in the upper body. If this is too hard, just do the upper body crunch. Otherwise, lift, lift, lift. I'm going to take a look. Good. You're trying not to toss or throw your legs. You won't hear a thump. You'll hear a gradual lowering. Lift, a gradual lowering. Good. Take 4. Lift your booty. Try not to kick. So if you look at your knees, the knee angle never changes because it's not dominant it's not driven by the quads or the knees. It's from the abs. If you're not sure, put your hands on your abdominals and feel your pubic bone get closer to your navel. I realize I'm doing more than I said I would, but they're so fun. And I want to really explain where the muscle that drives this. Okay, thighs pull in, rock a little, right and left. Very good. We're going to add on some yogic bicycles, also known as crisscross. Put your feet up on an imaginary table, fingertips behind your head. Now rotate your right shoulder to your left knee, your left shoulder to your right knee. We're going to take 10 point. Now 10 flexion with the foot, heel pushes 2, 3. Lift up that shoulder all the way, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 point. Now if you need to rest, you can. 9, 8, 7, 6. Lift up. 5. Make sure you're not hanging out on the shoulders. Now flexion for 10. And then point for our last. This will be 50. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Recover with your head down, your hands to your feet or your inner ankles. Press your knees out wide, bound angle. And if you want to rock, you can. 5, your hands are in between your ankles, so you have a frog appearance with your legs. Yeah, 5, knees wide. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now put the left foot on the ground and extend the right leg. This is called the climb a tree. You could do a little crunch if you'd like, or go all the way up, climb that tree. 5, and exhale. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to switch it up. So if you're climbing your tree, come all the way up to your booty if you can. Come all the way up, hands straight. Good. There you go with Christina. And up. Good. You're only using the hand to the leg as much as you need. You're trying to use your abs, but that's what the leg's there for. 2. Now, if you need to rest, rest. If you would like to take a full teaser, your legs are up. This is called teaser 1. You come up 5 times. If you've had enough, just lie down. 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Rest forward. Now, I'm doing this for 2 reasons. Bound angle, and if you need a sip of drink, you can take that sip of drink. Tricky, right? I'm gonna make sure we get enough drink. And stretch forward. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. You can put your feet soles together, Jean. There you go. And it's as far out as you need. 5. Good. 4, 3. Good job, Wiley. 2. Now either stay right here if you would like, or you can take a reverse plank or a reverse table. So Michelle, if your wrists bother you, just do this if you want, or do a little table. But a table reverse looks like this. A reverse plank looks like this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And just tuck your chin, Michelle. I don't want your neck to hurt you. Yeah, 5, 4. Lift your hips even higher, everyone. It's like a little harness is pulling us up. Inhale. And then exhale, lower. Perfect. Now we're going to take a plank again. Your elbows are down on the mat. And you're going to put the toes, heels straight up and down. The possibility here is to point 1 foot off the floor and then lower it. Point 1 foot off the floor and then lower it. Lift 1 foot off the floor. Lift 1 foot off the floor. Lift, lift. So it's harder to do a plank with just 1 foot on the floor. Try 1 more each. 1, 1. Now rest into a Sphinx for a moment and then press into a Cobra. Nice. Okay, now we're going to add to that. You're going to shift back through the stand leg while you lift the other foot. If you just need to do a plank, do that. But otherwise, you're going to come up to plank, lift up your right leg and drop through your left heel, and then come back. Lift up your left leg, drop through your right heel, and then come back to plank. Lift up your right leg, drop through your left heel. Lift up your left leg, drop through your right heel. Lift up, lift, and you should feel your abs. 6, pull your head back. 5, 4, good. 3, nice, Jean. 2, keep the pelvis low. And 1, rest your pelvis. Yay! Okay, lift up your upper back without your hands and just stay here for 5 breaths. Now let your hands assist you go up. Now we're gonna make it like a rocking chair. Exhale, lower down, lift up your thighs. Lift up your torso. Lower, lift up your thighs. Lift up your torso. And you see how we're going upper body and then lower body. Upper body, lower body. Upper body, lower body. All right, let's hold the upper body up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower down. Now let your hands either come beside your hips, or if you can, interlace those fingers at the low back. Lift your arms off your booty, lift your torso off your booty, lift your thighs off the floor, and breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, relax and switch your hand position. Now the other pinky's down the outside. Inhale, lift up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now either do that again, or if you want to go for the full bow, hands to your feet and lift up. 10. Enjoy. Neck is soft. Yeah, you're probably looking down. Relax for a moment. We're going to do it one more time. Either interlace your hands and lift up, or hold on to your feet and lift. 10. And relax. All right, we're going to come back into a wide knee child's pose. So put your knees wide. That's going to let your belly go right in the middle and rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Now we're going to go to an elbow side plank. Turn to me, and it's going to be a leg lift. So it's going to look like you're a star. So lift up and pause, because you could just stay right here. So if you lift up and you want to stay, that's great. If you want to add on, lift up that top leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and abduction 1, hip down. Let's go to the other side. Those are harder than they look, aren't they? That bottom hip abductor is pushing hard. Do the best you can. Here we go. 5 leg lifts, 4 leg lifts, 3 leg lifts, 2, 1. Now other side. Now we're going to take elbow to knee, kind of like a trucker pull. Elbow to knee. Take your inhale. The arm is over your head. Watch this. You exhale and you do your elbow to your knee. Let's do 6, 5, 4, 3. Good. 2, 1. Okay, try the other side. That was great. We're doing 6, elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Perfect. All right, we're going to lower on our belly. Now go back to single leg lifts. It looks like a leg extension where your belly's down, your leg is long. You could just choose to stay there. I would like to add on, if you would like to, you put your fingertips beside your head, you lift up your torso while you lift up a leg. You lift up the other leg while you lift up your torso. Inhale, lift, and inhale, lift. Now we can add on a rotation. So lift, your right shoulder goes to your left thigh, your left shoulder goes to your right thigh, your right shoulder goes to your left thigh, your left shoulder goes to your right thigh. Inhale, and inhale, inhale. This is rotation with extension. Good, 4 more. 3, 2. Now rest your hands like a pillow underneath your forehead. Lift up both legs. Tap your feet in the air. Try to keep your knees off the floor. Let's do 20 more from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Very good. All right, now lift up both legs again. Now add a flutter like you're at the swimming pool and your hands are holding onto a kickboard and you flutter. 20, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. And then recover. Now, this recovery is going to be a frog posture. Let your knees go out wide, let your big toes go towards each other and rest your forehead. All right, I'm going to take a look. I'm going to turn to the side too so you can see. So it's different than child's pose because my booty is in the vertical plane with my knees. I'm not back here. So looking good. Betty, that looks great. Jean, that looks great. Good, Cheryl. Good, Michelle. Good, everybody. And feel the inner thighs stretching. Keep going. I'm just going to grab a sip while I'm here. Everybody's letting go. Three, 2, and 1. Let's press into a downward dog. Good girl. I had to get a sip of drink too, Miss Sarah. And then lower your booty. Now I'm changing up the hip stretch. If you have another one you prefer, you're welcome to take it, but I like to show us different things. Your right ankle's on your left thigh and you're seated. Your hands can kind of get you closer and see if you feel your hip. I love to add a little rock here because you feel the different the rotators, external rotators. Lift up your sternum if you want a little harder. Good, Betty, that looks good, right? Yeah, so if you have any knee pain, just pull that pinky toe back towards your shin and that'll stabilize that femur on that tibia. Lift up your heart, shake out any tension. Find a place that feels so good and hold 10. 9. There's an old adage about hips are where we store our emotions. So sometimes it can feel like there's a lot going on. If you've ever had something stressful going on in your life and you tighten certain areas, this is one of those areas that we tend to tighten. So just let this be an opportunity to release that tension, to create a new baseline of calm. Take another inhale. And on your exhale, let's switch it up. I'm just turning so I can see you, but your left ankle's on that thigh and is one hip tighter than the other. You can move in if you need. Lift up your heart if you need. If you want to rock, that feels really nice. If you have any knee sensitivity at all, you can pull the pinky toe back and the whole foot back. That's going to help. Relax your eyes, relax your jaw. How much can you let go? 5, 4, 3, 2, and then on the 1, let that go. And let's take a ankle crisscross, open up your arms, and exhale, rotation. Feels so good. Lengthen and rotate. Every little exhale is a chance to rotate more. Inhale and open up your arms like a T, and let's exhale and go the other way. Inhale to come back. Now leave that hand on that knee. You see how it's just perfectly there? Go up and over. If you would like to make a little rotation, you can. I just want you to find some place that needs breath. We're going to do something called one lung breathing. So direct your nostrils towards the ribs and let your breath expand the rib cage on this side. Take another inhale. Now the arm that's in the air is going to exhale, come down to the other knee. Reach your arm up and over. It's like you're lifting your spine out of your pelvis. Feel free to add a little rotation if you'd like. To find a place that you need, direct your nostrils towards the rib cage. That's just a cue. If you do fine with rib cage breathing without putting your nose that way, that's fine too. This rib cage will expand more than the other one with that directed breath. One lung breathing, inhale. Now take a moment to relax. And we're going to do something called Nadi Shodhana. If you prefer a normal breath, you can do that too. Otherwise, you're going to take your 2 peace fingers. I like to use my right hand. Place them right between your eyebrows. This is called alternate nostril breathing, and it's a way to calm the activity between the right and left side of the brain. You're going to use your thumb to close the right nostril, the ring finger to close the left one. But at first, just use the thumb to close your right nostril. Now, when you're ready, inhale through the left nostril. Close your left nostril with your ring finger and exhale out of your right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close the right nostril with your thumb and exhale out of your left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. Close the left nostril and exhale out of the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close the right nostril and exhale out of your left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril like you're drinking the breath. Close the left nostril and exhale out of the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Close the right nostril and exhale out of the left. Inhale through the left nostril. Close the left nostril and exhale out of the right. Now, when you're ready, just let your hands cover your heart center and just observe the breath. Just do whatever comes naturally. And notice that sense of peace in the body, that sense of peace in the breath, that sense of peace in the mind. And know that you deserve to feel this good and to come back to this state of harmony anytime you need it. So whenever you feel dysregulated, that you have a tool that you can come back to come back to that sense of peace where you're connected to your inner knowing. And then whenever you're ready, let your eyes come back into the room with much care and gratitude. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. Very good. Good to have you guys back. Good to have you back, Sarah. Missed you. Good to have you back, Shreen. Good to have everybody back. Bye, guys. Bye.